Welcome to NABOR's Allied and Affiliate Spotlight Show, the show that gives you tips and strategies, tools and resources to help you save time and money, streamline your daily tasks, grow your business, and help you become a more successful and advance your career. Good afternoon, NABOR members. My name is McCloskey, and I was your 2021 president of the Naples Area Board of Realtors. And today we have with us Liz Cashman from the Maxwell Mortgage Team of Cross Country Mortgage. Hi, Liz. How are you?
Great, Corey. Great to see you.
Good to see you as well. We also have Elke Drechsel with Allure International Tax Consulting. Elke, how are you doing?
Pretty good. It's Monday.
It is.
Thank you.
Good. Mondays are great days, aren't they?
Sometimes.
For sure. Well, Elke, let's start with you. Tell us a little bit about who you are and your company.
So welcome, everyone. First of all, thank you to the NABOR to have us today. It's a big honor to do the Spotlight Show with you. I'm Elky with Allure International Tax Consulting. I do public relations and marketing for the company for 5 years now. I'm German, you can hear that. We are an international tax consulting company. Yeah, that's us.
Well, wonderful. So good to have you on the show today. Liz, tell us a little bit about yourself and the Maxwell Mortgage Team of Cross Country Mortgage.
Thanks. I am the Customer Concierge Manager of the Maxwell Mortgage Team of Cross Country Mortgage. I've been a NABOR member since about 2005, but I've been in this capacity for, it'll be 5 years next Sunday. So what I do is a combination of marketing as well as post-closing customer service. For the team.
Good stuff. So Liz, I'm going to start off with the first question for you.
Sure.
There's a lot of different choices when it comes to mortgage partners for our NABOR members. So in your words, what sets the Maxwell Mortgage Team of Cross Country Mortgage apart from the other options that our members have?
Well, Lauren Maxwell is the team leader of the Maxwell Mortgage Team. I knew her for probably about 6 years before I had the chance to work for her. She has 34 years in the business and a reputation that if anyone can get it done, it's Lauren. And I have seen that time after time since I've been working for her. What makes us different is that I literally attend the closings. What other closings, any closing I can get to, I'm in my car, on the road, I'm there. Because we work with an awful lot of first-time home buyers, and the home buyers don't know what they don't know. So I introduce myself at that. I will speak to them about certain things that they learn in the process, and also offer my assistance post-closing. And believe me, I hear from an awful lot of people after closing.
I bet you do. That's awesome. That's great customer service right there.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Elke, about you. So tell us a little bit about how Allure International Tax Consulting can help our members.
Yeah, so we are a tax preparation and consulting firm for international taxpayers in the United States and US citizens living abroad. They have a different tax situation. They live abroad. Sometimes they are not aware that they still have to file a tax return in the United States. So that's what we are specialized in. We have offices, the main office is in Bonita Springs, and we have an office in Cape Coral and in Germany. What is a big advantage for all the international buyers and sellers. We speak 7 languages, but it's a big advantage too. So we can help a lot of international buyers and sellers with their tax matters. So that's us.
That's wonderful. That's a great service. That's something I didn't know about your company either. So that's great. That's wonderful.
Yeah. So different offices, yeah, and different languages. It's yeah.
Wonderful. So Elke, back to you. So what's the most common question you get asked about your service?
If we can help the international buyers and sellers with their tax matters, for sure. Yeah. For the realtors, FERPTA is for sure the big word And so they ask us for help with their international buyers and sellers. So it's good. Our first consultation is for free. So it's a good opportunity for all the clients to get a free consultation about their special situation. And so, yeah, this is honestly the most asked question.
That's great. Liz, over to you. What's the number one question you get asked?
Oh, these days, what's the rate? And there's a couple of things that as far as that's concerned, number one, legally, I can't say. And number two, there is no such thing as a one size fits all. Because it has a lot to do with credit worthiness, different situations, whether it's a primary residence, a second home, or an investment property. So I tap dance as best I can around those things because I am not a licensed loan officer, haven't even stayed at a Holiday Inn Express lately, so I'm not qualified to be able to answer that question. But that's one of the big ones. Another one too, though, is a lot of people are under the impression that either this is Lauren's company, which it is not, or that we are mortgage brokers, and we're not. We are a privately held company. We are one of more than 300 offices across the country. But we brand Lauren's name because she is so well known in this area. She's been doing mortgages in Southwest Florida for 33 years and counting. So we literally take everything from the application, we do our own processing, underwriting, funding of the loans, and it's only after it's closed does it get transferred elsewhere for servicing. So we have a lot of autonomy as far as that's concerned, and can tell very early in the process if something's going to fly or not.
That's great. That's so important to buyers to know really early in the process, because we know how crazy things are these days in that arena.
For sure.
So Liz, back to you on this. So do you have any stories where your team was able to help a buyer out, that you'd like to share with us, and, leave the names out of it, of course, but any
Sure.
stories that are top of mind?
Fortunately, it happens frequently. Because Lauren is the backup for several of the major home builders. So if a major home builder, an on-site sales rep sells a property and the potential buyers don't fit into their tiny little box, they often fit into Lauren's more expansive box. Last week, I had a closing, and the buyers were absolutely fabulous people. They were working with a particular entity that their realtor recommended, and a little ways into the process, they knew it wasn't going to work. But time was of the essence. So their realtor knew of Lauren and her reputation, even though she'd never worked with us before. And we got it closed last Friday, and they're very, very happy. So, and again, that happens often.
Yep, I can imagine. Well, that's wonderful. That gives you all the good feels.
For sure. I get to be with people on one of the greatest days of their lives, and there's nothing like seeing the joy of on someone's face after they've signed.
Mm-hmm. Very true. And then the real work begins, right?
Oh my gosh, yes. Oh my gosh. Yep. Yeah. Everything from warning them about that deed scam, that don't pay anybody $95 or more to get a copy of your deed. What do you mean I have to pay insurance? All of those things. But that's what we do.
Yep. So Elke, how about you? Any great stories that you want to share with our listeners of you were able to help someone?
There were a lot of great stories. Believe me, there is nothing what we didn't see in over 20 years. And especially in these days, it's the same. It's closings in the last minute. Liz, for sure, you know that. It's from one day to the other. And it's just to get all the papers, sometimes all the documents from abroad, and so it's just, special.
Special's the word for the day.
Yes. Definitely.
Well, I'm actually going to ask you sort of a random question. So here's one I'm going to throw your way. Elke, what What do you like most about being a NABOR member? What's the top benefit that you see from being a member of the Naples Area Board of Realtors?
We are a member for many years, and you know, it's a good connection to the community, and there's a lot of awesome events. You know, the Oktoberfest, we sponsored the Oktoberfest, and I was there with the Dundle, and I did my representing the company, and I did my speech and all that. And you know, in all these years, I know a lot of I met a lot of great members of the NABOR, and all the staff, and we are a member of the global committee as well. And so we did a presentation about special to deal with international clients. And yeah, we are proud of that we are a part of the global committee. And yeah, so we help them, we help the realtors with all their tax matters on the international side. And yeah, we enjoyed it, and we are proud to support the NABOR and sponsoring it. And it's a great relationship. We love it. We are proud of that. Thank you.
Awesome, thank you. So Liz, same thing to you. What do you like most about being a member of the Naples Area Board of Realtors?
Geez, I have so many people that I've got to know from being on committees, serving on committees, being part of leadership. I've friends with many of the staff members, help NABOR find their most recent receptionist, my Joan. So absolutely. And I even knew Sherry Olson before she worked for NABOR. So great people. I think Marty has done an amazing job. I've seen a great change for the better as far as NABOR coming into the new millennium for technology and all that. And it's great to be able to, all that you had to do during your presidency. You should be commended, Corey, for keeping things together, even though we couldn't be. You utilizing the technology and the video, that's just a great thing. But I'd be remiss if I didn't say Expo has been a really good time. As you know, we served together on that committee. You chaired, I chaired a couple times. I get to be an amateur DJ by coming up with my soundtrack every year. So
Wow,
it's really great. And back when the first time around, when I was when it used to be a combination of NABOR and WCR, I was the WCR liaison, and we hadn't done any themes yet. And the first time we came up with the theme, and it wasn't even a theme I cared about, yet people embraced it, and it's only really taken on a life of its own since then. So it's been fun.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much. That's a great, those are all great comments, and appreciate both of those. So, you know, before we wrap up here, is there anything else that you would like our listeners to know about yourself or your companies? You know, how they can reach you, all that sort of good stuff. So Elke, I'll start with you. Any last words you'd like to tell our members?
So don't hesitate to reach out and contact us. My email address is marketing@alluretext.com, or feel free just to call the office. The phone number is 239-992-3355. And so we are there for you. And again, you know, if realtors have a closing coming up and they need a quick, you know, they have a question, and so they can send me an email, please. It's for free for sure. And so that they get the advice what they need before the closing. And you know, my last statement is, honestly, you know, ladies and gentlemen out there, especially the realtors, you all know life is more fun when the taxes are done. By Allure International Tax Consulting. Thank you very much.
That
That
was
was awesome.
Liz, any final words?
Man, what a tough act to follow. I would have to say for realtors who have not yet worked with us, when other lenders say no, fortunately, Lauren Maxwell often can say yes. So please give us a chance if something starts to go sideways. She cares enough to be able to go the extra mile to see what it is that can be done to help someone qualify. Everything from, do you have a relative that can give a gift? Do you have this? Could you get a co-signer? Or maybe not right now, but in 3 months, if you do A, B, and C, your credit will be better. So she is absolutely committed to the customer. That's one of the reasons why I'm very proud to represent her. Lauren and I could not be more different in terms of people. The tall and the short, and the glam versus the cash, but it works. We both are very proud natives of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, and our work ethic is very in line as far as that goes. So again, when others say no, Lauren can say yes. You can reach me at liz@maxwellmortgageloans.com. Remember, it's loans because we do more than one. And if you want to reach our main number, it's 239-596-0500.
Awesome. Well, Liz Cashman with the Maxwell Mortgage Team of Cross Country Mortgage, and Elke Drechsel with Allure International Tax Consulting. It's absolutely been delightful to talk to both of you today, and we really appreciate your time, and we hope you both have a wonderful rest of your day.
Thank you, Corey. Thanks for having us.
Thank you for having us, Corey. Bye. Thank you.